Once upon a time, in a serene small town nestled between rolling hills and picturesque landscapes, there lived two classmates named Sasha and Misha. Each marched to the beat of their own drum, their lives barely grazing each other's, like ships passing in the night. Sasha, a vivacious and indomitable spirit, was a beacon of perseverance. She possessed an inner strength that was as formidable as a roaring tempest. This robust determination of hers, coupled with audacious tenacity, made her chase after her dreams, even when they seemed farthest from her grasp. Unyielding and relentless, she steeled herself against the barrage of ridicule from her peers, her spirit undeterred and her resolve unbroken. On the other end of this spectrum was Misha, a soul caught in his own private tempest. His life was a constant balancing act, a tug-of-war between the towering expectations of his parents and the whispers of his own heart. He was ensnared in a hurricane of his own creation, constantly ricocheting between wanting to please his parents and yearning to heed the call that echoed from the depths of his heart. He was the depiction of a silent struggle, one that cloaked his true self, his dreams, and his desires. Misha, however, was a different story. He was caught in a tug-of-war between living up to his parents' expectations and following the call of his own heart. As the winter season rolled in, bringing with it the end of the year, an air of excitement and anticipation filled the school. It had long been a place of learning, but now it was transforming into a hub of celebration and joy. The windows glistened with frost, as if nature's own way of decorating the school for the festive season. The hallways echoed with the sounds of laughter and chattering, punctuating the crisp winter air. In the midst of all this was Sasha, a bright-eyed girl with a passion for singing. Sasha was now tirelessly engaged in the intense rehearsals leading up to the annual show. This was her time to shine, an opportunity she had been eagerly waiting for since the beginning of the school year. She spent countless hours perfecting her performance, determined to make every note resonate within the hearts of her audience. And she was ready to let her voice ring out for all to hear, to fill the auditorium with her melodious tones, and to leave an indelible mark on everyone present. On the other hand, Misha, a responsible and well-respected student, found himself grappling with the heavy duty of organizing the grand New Year's Eve party. He was chosen by the faculty due to his knack for event planning and his impeccable attention to detail. The task was daunting, but Misha was up for the challenge. He was eager to bring a sense of unity and cheer through his meticulously planned celebration as the year came to a close. Misha, though, was buried under the responsibility of organizing the grand New Year's Eve party. One chilly afternoon, Sasha happened upon Misha in the school auditorium, completely absorbed in his meticulous preparations. The auditorium was dimly lit, and the only sound was the occasional thump of a basketball echoing from a nearby gym. Misha, the lone soul in this vast space, was lost in his work. His eyes were focused and determined, yet there was a serene calmness about him. This unexpected encounter, in a tranquil setting, was enough to shatter the ice that had formed between them over the years. Sasha, initially surprised by the sight of Misha, felt an odd warmth spread through her. The frosty silence that had existed between them shattered like fragile glass under the weight of this moment. A smile, hesitant yet genuine, was exchanged between the two. This small yet significant gesture acted as a catalyst, sparking a connection that was previously unimagined. It was like a spark that lands on a bed of dry leaves, slowly but surely igniting a fire. The air between them crackled with an unspoken understanding, a connection that was felt more than it was seen. As they began to converse, their words flowed like a melodious stream, each sentence unveiling a new layer of their personalities. They discovered shared dreams and aspirations they'd kept hidden from the world. The unexpected encounter turned into a meaningful conversation, a bonding of two souls that was set in motion in the school auditorium on that chilly afternoon. As the days turned into weeks, Sasha and Misha found comfort and companionship in each other. Their friendship evolved subtly, blossoming like a winter lily under the cold embrace of the frosty days. They found solace in their shared experiences, their conversations becoming the warm, crackling fires that kept the icy loneliness at bay. They walked side by side, their footprints etching memories into the pristine white blanket of snow that covered the streets of their small town. Each stride they took together was a step towards understanding each other better, towards unraveling the intricate layers of their individual existences. Sasha, with her fiery spirit and infectious laughter, breathed life into Misha's world, initially bleak and devoid of color. On the other hand, with his quiet strength and comforting silence, became a beacon of calm and stability in Sasha's chaotic life. Their strolls weren't just simple walks, but journeys that allowed them to traverse the maze of adolescence together. They shared stories, dreams, and fears, their words punctuating the silence of the winter nights. Their stories became their secret sanctuary, their hopes a shared prophecy, and their fears united them, strengthening their bond. They discovered the power of togetherness, the resilience that came from having a companion in trying times, and the courage that sprouted from shared dreams. Their connection was a beautiful, tangible entity that refused to be swept away by the harsh winter winds. It was during these shared moments that they tasted the sweet magic of first love. Their journey, though filled with love, was not without its hurdles. Yet, it was the trials of the path they chose that brought them closer, creating an unbreakable bond that would withstand the test of time. Sasha, a girl with a heart full of love and dreams, found herself in a relentless struggle against the societal norms, a battleground not of her choosing, where her peers took the form of adversaries. Their ceaseless taunts threatened to create a chasm between Sasha and her feelings for Misha. Day after day, their derisions echoed in her ears, creating waves of doubt that stirred the calm waters of her love. Misha, on the other hand, was battling his own demons. The weight of his parents' expectations loomed over him like a dark cloud, casting a long, ominous shadow on his happiness. He was a marionette, pulled in different directions by strings of responsibility and societal norms. The pressure to fulfill his parents' dreams caused him to question his own desires. He found himself standing at the crossroads of love and responsibility, feeling the constant tug of war within his heart. His feelings for a comforting lighthouse in the storm of his confusion, yet, the tempest of his parents' expectations threatened to extinguish the beacon of his love. Despite their individual struggles, Sasha and Misha found solace in each other's arms. Their shared experiences became a beacon of hope, illuminating the path to their desired future. Amidst the tumultuous sea of societal expectations, they found an island of shared dreams and mutual love. Their journey was far from easy, but love, they realized, was not about the absence of hurdles. It was about overcoming them together. Misha, meanwhile, felt the weight of his parents' expectations, causing him moments of doubt and confusion. But as New Year's Eve approached, so did the opportunity for change. The atmosphere was bristling with anticipation, the world bracing itself to bid farewell to the old year and welcome the new one. Sasha and Misha, two souls intertwined, could feel this palpable sense of change in the air around them. Throughout that day, they had spent hours reminiscing about their past and dreaming about their future, creating an entire universe of shared memories and mutual hopes. As fell and the horizon was painted with hues of pink and orange, an aura of serenity cloaked them. The day had been filled with laughter and tears, and now, under the approaching night, they ready to face whatever the new year had to offer. As the city around them prepared for the countdown, the hum of celebrations growing louder and louder, they found themselves in a serene bubble of their own. They stood beneath the starlit sky, hand in hand, feeling the cool breeze against their skin. Standing on the precipice of the old year and the new, they felt the world slowing down, as if time was holding the cityscape around them muted. The sound of laughter and cheers drowned out, the fireworks seemed distant and insignificant. The world around them seemed to fade as they looked into each other's eyes. It felt like they were the only two people in existence in that moment, standing on the brink of a new beginning, their hearts beating in sync with the dwindling seconds. As the clock struck 12, they held on to each other a little tighter, promising to face the coming year and all its uncertainties together. In a moment of bravery, they closed their eyes and made a wish, their hearts beating in unison. They believed in the power of their love to overcome any obstacle that might stand in their way. Months passed, and Sasha and Misha faced their challenges together. They supported each other, providing strength and encouragement when doubt started to creep in. Sasha learned to rise above the ridicule, embracing her uniqueness and pursuing her dreams with renewed vigor. Misha found the courage to have an honest conversation with his parents, expressing his desires while respecting their aspirations. Their first school love became an unforgettable experience that shaped their lives in unimaginable ways. Sasha and Misha became a beacon of inspiration for others, demonstrating that love and determination can conquer all obstacles, their hearts forever grateful for that fateful New Year's Eve when their love story truly began.